So I saw these two videos on Twitter and I was like, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Damian, I haven't changed. And before we get into it today, please like, subscribe and share this video because I'm here to debunk the lies, diffuse the negativity around Meghan and generally infuse positivity into the discourse. Right, so who else is tired of hearing about Thomas Markle, Samantha Markle, Thomas Jr., whatever? That manufactured drama is just so old a nation. I think we need to just stop talking about that lot now. So I saw these two videos on Twitter and I was like, what videos, I hear you ask? Watch this.
Comments are helping nobody. They're just making you feel big and clever and like you have achieved something, but all you've achieved is being a bully. It's sick. Like, you're mentally ill. The thing that I find the most disappointing in all of this is that most of the comments are coming from grown-ass women. Women that say they're counselors, women that are mothers, and it's absolutely devastating that women can't support other women. They'd rather tear them down when their dad just died. It's disgusting, and I've had enough of it.
Wow, isn't the hypocrisy astounding? Isn't it shocking? Kelly Osborne crying about trolls, crying about people saying all sorts of nasty things to her on the internet. Kelly Osborne and her mother, who have said the worst, vilest things about Meghan and Harry and other women. Listen to Sharon.
What do you think about people who just troll Kelly or whoever it may be, who's going through obviously unbearable grief, can't eat, loses weight, and then has to put up with that because of social media?
It's a shield for people that are unhappy. It's a shield. And jealousy and people's perception of somebody else. How many times have we been wrong about somebody, you know, because of our perception, you know, and we haven't even met them and we go, oh, so whatever, and they actually turn out to be great people. We do it, but you and I don't take the point where we spend a second, wasting a second of our lives in writing something about them. You know, going on their site, taking the time, writing.
So according to Sharon, trolls, people who troll are just jealous and they have unhappy lives. So does that apply to her and her daughter? Because all they've done is troll other women. I read in the comments, I don't know, that they had a show, Fashion Police, where they criticize other women, their bodies and their clothes. So how can they be so hypocritical? How can they be such big hypocrites? The cognitive dissonance of these two women is just astounding, guys. There's no self-awareness whatsoever. The irony of them crying about trolls and talking about trolls are jealous people, blah, blah, blah. Sharon said that, oh, she doesn't go on their pages to say nasty things to them. So she thinks she's above the people who do that. When she had shows where she criticized Meghan, I think she even, something happened on The View, I can't remember now, she had to leave because she said nasty things, racist things, if I remember correctly. So what kind of hypocrisy, what kind of audacity does these two have to sit up there and talk about, oh, women are the biggest trolls, women are the ones saying the most disappointing things, and she's so disappointed and so disgusted. All that acting is just for the birds because come on, they lack such self-awareness. They're so pretentious and the hypocrisy is just dripping off of them. Kelly and Sharon Osbourne have said nasty things about women. They've said nasty things about Meghan. Look at what she said about Harry, for example. I saw this meme on Twitter making fun of Harry's mental health when he came out and talked about it. So how can they sit up there on their soapboxes and talk about, oh, women have trolled us and saying all the mean, nasty things when they themselves are like the ultimate trolls? No, Sharon. Just because you don't go to people's pages to write and type nasty things does not absolve you, does not make you any different from the other trolls. You just have a bigger platform. I mean, she just has a bigger platform. She just had a bigger platform on her show, whatever she uses to get things out. So no, it's not until you sit and type things on a keyboard that's when you're a troll. When you say nasty things about women who've never, I mean, as far as I know, I don't think Meghan's met them. I don't think they've had any interaction. So why have they said nasty things about Meghan? Like she said, Sharon, rightfully, you're saying nasty things about people and then you meet them and they're nice. So shouldn't that tell you that you need to stop saying nasty things about people? So now it's happened, it's happened to them. It's come to their doorstep and they're crying. Kelly's crying, oh, women are so mean and nasty to me and said the nastiest thing. And I also heard that she even poverty shamed people and said people were only jealous because they couldn't afford Ozempic and that's why blah blah blah. So they're not really nice people, not at all. And they have the nerve, the audacity. They haven't apologized to all the women that they've said nasty things to. They haven't apologized and said sorry, but they sit up there and think that they're somehow exempt. I didn't used to believe in karma, but sometimes I see things like this poetic justice thing, and I'm like, maybe karma is real because trolled other women, called other women all sorts of names, called other women that they have not met names, and then they're getting it back. I just kind of find it in my heart to be sympathetic at all. I mean, I understand that Kelly just lost her dad, Ozzy Osbourne, and Sharon lost her husband, but the way of the world of the internet is you put something out there, you put an energy out there, you're going to receive it, whatever the case may be. So grief is not an excuse. We can't hide behind grief and say, oh, because they're grieving and suddenly everybody will forget how you were or what the things you used to say and do. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. So yes, that's my take on it. These women, Kelly Osborne and Sharon Osbourne, have been one of the biggest, vilest contributors to the torment, the nasty things that have been said out there about Meghan and Harry. So, they don't get any sympathies from me at all whatsoever. I can sympathize with the loss of Ozzy Osbourne, but that's where it stops. I just watched the videos and I thought, maybe you need to change your ways. Anyway, guys, that's my take on it. What do you think? Let's talk in the comments. I read my comments. I try my best to reply all the comments. I like all the comments that I see that are good and true. I'm also over on TikTok. If you want to drop me a follow on there, I post short form videos, of course. But hey, I give my undiluted opinions and thoughts. So yeah, and I'm really liking it here. Shout out to the squatters that come into my section and drop really nice comments to me and about Meghan and Harry. Absolutely love the community. So yes, so don't forget once again to like, subscribe and share so that we can bring the much needed positivity into the negativity that they've created around Meghan, just to be nasty. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you in my next video.